Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on August 20th, this gorgeous lady shared her first baby bump. On August 31st, she delivered her baby. And today she's with me right over here and she's looking gorgeous as ever, and nobody's gonna say that she has actually delivered a baby. How can you look so fit so early?
Yeah, well, I had 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks is a long time.
I've always liked to be fit, right? I always wanted to be a fit mom.
Yeah.
I always wanted to make sure that I ate well.
Yeah.
And so I did, right? With the help of my gynec. I got encouraged to keep working out until week 38, which is just a week before delivery. And I was going to the gym, and obviously with a lot of caution, I wasn't, overdoing anything, but I worked out, I felt great, and I think that was very important combined with nutrition. And then here I am.
So the gorgeous Bruna Abdullah is telling us right over here at this beautiful platform, and we're going to talk a lot about motherhood and a lot of various important aspects that I feel, and I'm pretty sure she feels, that India needs to talk about. Motherhood is something that almost every woman, I won't say every woman, but then women who look up to, and it's a very special feeling. So could you just tell us a bit about the Bruna Abdullah before motherhood and after motherhood?
Oh wow, the Bruna Abdullah before motherhood never thought she was going to have a baby. To be honest, I just never, I thought maybe one day. But that day I was like, one day I'm going to have the feeling I want to have a baby. That feeling never came. And then me and my husband were discussing, should we have a baby? I'm like, maybe later. And then suddenly, I'm pregnant.
And talking about the feeling, we have to discuss this. Everybody who follows her on Instagram will see that, just the picture that she shared before her baby bump, it was a gorgeous picture, and nobody is going to say that this lady is going to be pregnant. But the very next picture, she wraps it up, and right now we have a very fit version. So this is something that women should also look forward, that keeping yourself fit is something that everybody should look forward to, and irrespective of whatever stage they're going through.
That is true.
Yeah, so
Bruna Abdullah before, I don't think I want to have a baby. Bruna Abdullah now, I love my baby.
and talk about the process, because the constant attention that needs to go towards a child. You're talking about milk and all that. You have to give that attention. So how are you actually managing? Because it's pretty different to what it was before. So how are you actually managing that?
I will never judge a stay-home mother ever again in my life. I swear, because it is a 24/7 job. We don't stop. I fall asleep and I hear milk. I'm like, okay, I have to feed her.
This is constant sense of urgency going on.
It's non-stop, but it's so rewarding, and I just look at her face and I'm like,
so adorable.
You're everything. I'll do anything for her. But again, because I am breastfeeding, the importance of having all my minerals and my vitamins and supplements and stuff has been great help towards my pregnancy, towards staying healthy. That's why I say, listen to your doctor. Just really, really listen to your doctor instead of listening to everyone's advice about how to do and what to do, what to eat, not to eat. I made sure my levels of iodine were high. I made sure my calcium, my iron, everything is, in perfect state. So I was able to cope with all the change, because you put on weight, your belly stretch, you're hungrier, you need more energy, and if you don't keep the levels up, then it's tough. So I think combining everything made me like a super mom. Like I felt like I can do this, and I think that's why the results are showing now as well, that I'm still good, because I did everything the best I could.
Which is, I believe, the perfect reason why you have been invited at this beautiful, platform to talk about this. Because, when you are embracing motherhood, or when you're about to embrace motherhood, the importance of iodine, as you have already discussed over here. It's really important. So I would request you to kindly share with our viewers as well regarding the importance of iodine and all sorts of nutrition.
Yeah, so obviously the doctor asked me if I would like to breastfeed, and then I said absolutely, I will do for as long as I can. And then he says, so yes, we need to check the level of iodine because people don't really pay attention to it. I had no idea about it. I'm like, don't you just get it in like food or some salt or anything? He's like, nope, you need to make sure that you have your 250 micrograms per day. And I was like, how do I get that? How do you make sure you get that? So it was really nice to become aware of it and also know that there is a brand that has salt with iodine in it, which is rare. So wonderful to know. The minerals, the vitamins, like I said before, it's just, I won't say exactly what I took because it's different for every mom, but definitely very important. And I had no idea iodine was so important for the baby as well, growing in your belly, and the brain development and their little bones and everything. So you're just constantly thinking about this important life that's growing inside of you.
And tell us a bit about the name. I mean, the name is really adorable, Isabella.
Thank you.
You know, I'll be really fortunate if I get to see her someday. And
of course you will. She's going everywhere with me now.
Absolutely. And you know, the name, I mean, you know, was there any fascination with the name before? How did the name come in?
Oh, it's funny because I had a boy's name.
What was that name?
Absolutely sure I was having a boy.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Period. I'm having a boy. 2 names I already had on the list. Yeah, it's decided. Baby comes out, I'm like, oh, I didn't even ask if it was a boy or a girl.
Yeah, you just assumed.
I knew it was a boy. And everyone's like, it's a girl. And oh my God. But I'm crying again because I'm just so happy. I didn't care what she was going to be, a boy or a girl, but it was just funny because I had the names and then I didn't have Isabella's name, and I'm like, what are we going to do? So we took a day and a half
just to decide the name?
To decide. Like, we had a few, we were not loving any, but yeah, Isabella was always a name that I liked since many years. It's just a name I like. So convinced the husband, and now he likes the name too.
Yeah, I think everybody likes the name. You know, you're talking about breastfeeding, and you know, I believe, and I'm pretty sure you believe the same, that you know, in India, it's a bit of a problem when you are, as a mother, you're publicly breastfeeding your, you know, I mean, your little child, and I feel it should not be a problem because it's something that the baby needs, it's something that the mother needs to do, and also the scheduling needs to be done accordingly. I mean, you know, the mother's schedule cannot be just, you know, revolving around the baby at the house. The mother is also working outside, so accordingly, these things should be normalized. And so how do you think we can actually do that in India? Because it's really important.
Yeah, we are on their schedule. I can't tell her it's not time to feed now. Yeah. She's so small. And breast milk, it's the best thing for a baby. If you're expressing, if you're giving via any other form or bottle or a paladi, you call it paladi or something. It's a little sauce thing. It's an Indian thing. So it doesn't matter how you're feeding your baby, as long as you can feed breast milk. But we have our breasts, and they're made to feed our babies. So it's sad. Like I was just on my way here, and she needed to feed because she's here with me. I'm not going to leave her at home with a bottle when I have the power to feed her. And I just fed her in the car. Yeah. I didn't care. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to leave my baby hungry.
And that's how everyone should be. I mean, you know, this fearless attitude needs to be there.
I feel like if I'm at a restaurant or if I'm at a public place, I feel like people are judging or staring or thinking I'm doing something like outrageous, which is not real. I'm just feeding my baby.
But do you think that, you know, you can actually, by trying to actually ignore that aspect, and if you're trying to normalize that from your end, you think that, you know, this can actually, because like, you know, let the judgment go aside. I am taking care of my baby, and that's all that matters to me. I mean, you know, do you think that you can do that?
If I'm put in a spot that I will need to feed her, I will feed her. Until someone tells me, you know, listen, you have to leave. Fine, you know, I'm going to respect people's personal space, but I hope that doesn't happen because it's sad. Absolutely. And obviously I'm not saying, you know, go naked and just, you know, get your boob out. okay, there's a way of doing
Yeah,
it, you
yeah,
know. There's so many ways we can do it without being too much. But come on, moms, I need your help. Just be with me.
Yes, absolutely they'll be. And we're going to right now play a very fun segment. It's regarding babies. I'm pretty sure I've not played this before. Because
I'm not great at this yet, okay?
But it doesn't matter. It's all about the fun that we have at the point of time. So, the first question being that if you would want to learn a motherhood tip from the following mothers, what would it be? If you had to take a motherhood tip from Kareena Kapoor.
Oh my God.
Kapoor!
Oh, he's so cute.
You're always seeing his photographs
Oh
and
my God.
everybody's like, going, oh my God, this child is like the superstar already.
I would like to know how she managed work and baby. It's tough, and I'm going to start to manage now, but I would like to know how she did.
So you'll take it forward from there.
She did really well.
Absolutely. What about Soha Ali Khan? Her daughter
Did
is...
you see her?
Yeah.
I mean, she looks incredible, and she looks like she never had a baby.
That's the best part.
Maybe some more fitness tips from her.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Kajol Devgan?
How old are her kids now?
Yeah, they're pretty...
They're
pretty-
older
yeah,
now,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Again, from Kajol, what would I do? Oh man, oh, her kids are, I know, they're bigger now and they're
Yeah.
super well behaved.
Yeah.
Super.
They know exactly how to behave in front of the paps.
Yeah, so how do you cope, with like being a famous mom and having kids, and how to not let that, interfere with their, just basically keep them grounded? How do you keep them grounded when you're on the spotlight? How
Because
do
a
you
lot
do
of
that?
attention is also going to them.
Yeah, how do you do that? Like,
Fair enough. What about Twinkle Khanna and Akshay Kumar? Their son Arav is also pretty grown up.
Oh
But
my
something,
God, yes.
Twinkle Khanna.
yeah, but I think, how do you, how, you're such an incredible mother.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure I'm doing my best, I'm sure I'm gonna be a good mom too, but it's pretty incredible to handle, again, it's to handle the fame and the kids and everything is,
I think it's a common perspective and
Yeah.
aspect for all the female actresses who are doing that.
How do you manage?
Yeah.
But still, she looks incredible.
Absolutely. So this is not that difficult. One advice you would want to give to your baby once she grows up a little bit and she's in a position to understand that, okay, mama is giving me an advice, so let me listen or let me not listen.
Be kind. That's all I want her to be.
Yeah.
Just be kind.
How sweet.
Yeah.
One advice you wish you never have to give to your baby.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I have many that I don't want to have to give to her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do not have a boyfriend ever.
I'm pretty sure she's not going to take that.
No, she's not.
She's not. One advice you would want to give new mothers who embrace motherhood.
Again, like I mentioned before, too many people give too many advices, but I think the very, very basic ones: good nutrition, sleep as much as you can now, watch all the shows you want now,
Listening.
because later it'll be a little bit difficult. You just be a little bit busier, and when I say nutrition, again, I emphasize on all our minerals, vitamins, supplements, iodine, very important for the child, very important for the mom, very important if you like to breastfeed. And drink loads of water. I know everyone says that anyway, but I know I don't drink enough water. I always think like, a liter or two a day is great, but not when you're pregnant and not when you're breastfeeding. So you need to take a lot more water.
The worst advice that you got.
The worst.
Advice that you got when you were pregnant.
You should be not working out, huh?
Oh my
It's very bad for the baby. What?
Really?
Like, what? Oh, your doctor knows you're working out? I'm
Yeah.
like, yes, he knows. But
They
look
give you
at
the
you,
unbelievable reaction.
7
Ki how?
months and you're in the gym. This cannot be good.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, yes, sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Really? So I think to me that was the worst because I love working out. There were many more,
Yeah. But I know, just one
that
is
was
enough
just
for
like,
yeah, the worst.
the worst.
Bruna, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and I
Thank
really
you.
hope good health to your baby,
Thank
good health to your
you.
entire family, and all the projects that you do. You know,
Same
they are
to you.
perfect, and all your future endeavors go really well.
Thank
It's a
you so
pleasure
much.
talking to you. Thank you so much for being with us on the show.
I will see you soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Same with me. Thank you.
Hi, this is Bruna Abdullah, and you're watching me on IWM Buzz.